Richard Tice and Reform UK are once again stepping up their game as they open a new Reform UK office in Hartlepool. Okay, we have the latest update from the upcoming local elections and the general election that we have to expect anytime soon, really, within the next year or so. Richard Tice and Reform UK, who've been getting a lot of media attention, although recently there've also been some controversy between the clash between some of the people on the political right, UKIP and Reform, as well as Andrew Bridgen, all that stuff that we already covered. But overall, they are still doing well in the opinion polls. And Richard Tice and his team have now officially opened and decided to create these plans to open the Reform UK HQ in that region in Hartlepool. Hartlepool is the same place that helped Tice and Reform get 25.8% of the vote share in 2019. Now, when Brexit Party was doing well, and that was the peak of it, obviously Reform UK was called Brexit Party, that's the amount of vote that they received. So it is quite fascinating, by the way, because after the whole thing that changed, people said, well, we could actually see a situation where the party systems that we have, because it's not really a two-party system that we have, that the party system, in the way House of Commons sits, of course, you have government and opposition, but the main two parties completely dominate the agenda and the narrative. People got excited and thought, okay, we could actually challenge Team Red and Team Blue, but then everybody lost the energy that they have. There is definitely a possibility to replace one of the main two parties and become the challenger. You have to be focused, and it could come from the left or the right, technically speaking. Now, Richard Tice has said that we are saying that Brexit was the right thing to do. It was the right opportunity for the country, but the Tories have let everybody down. They have betrayed us all. They haven't taken advantage of the opportunities, and they haven't controlled our borders. So that's why that was the motivation that Tice and his team had in order to open up this new office and the campaign headquarters in Hartlepool to focus on that. That basically creates the indications that Richard Tice is most likely going to be standing in Hartlepool at the next election, which is more likely for him to win compared to many other seats in the country. Let me know in the comment section if you think Reform UK could get a seat in the next election, and do you think Richard Tice will be that MP and candidate? I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.